Welcome to Uma's Classroom for Math and Science videos. This video is on the topic Hierarchy of Quadrilaterals and Other Two-Dimensional Figures for Grade 5, 6 and Fundamental Geometry of High Schoolers. Special thanks to Ms. McGuire to inspire me in making this video. Before moving to quadrilaterals, we need to understand about polygons. Polygons are two-dimensional closed figures which are formed by joining three or more segments or sides at the endpoints. For example, triangle, which is formed by three segments or three sides, three angles, and three vertices. Quadrilaterals are also polygons which has four sides, four angles, and four vertices. Let's look at the different types of triangles over here. Triangles are classified by the types of sides and angles. Types of sides and angles. The first one is scalene triangle. From the picture we can clearly see no side of the triangle is of equal size. And by definition it is also correct. Scalene triangle will have no congruent sides or no congruent angles. That means all the three angles of scalene triangle will be of different measurement. Suppose if this is of x degree, this angle will be of y degree and this angle will be of z degree. And when x degree is not equal to y degree and y degree is also not equal to z degree. Now, the next type of triangle is isosceles triangle. From the picture of isosceles triangle, we can conclude this side of the triangle is equal to this side of this triangle. And at the same time, we can see over here this angle of this triangle is equal to this angle, whereas this top angle is of different measurement. So, isosceles triangles are those which will have at least two congruent sides and at least two congruent angles. Now, the next type of triangle is equilateral triangle. From the name and from the picture, we have a very clear impression of these type of triangles. These types of triangles are having equal sides as well as equal angles. So, three congruent sides and three congruent angles. By the properties of triangle, the sum of the measures of the interior angles is always 180 degree. And for equilateral triangle, as three angles are congruent, so each of them will have a value of 60 degree. This is also 60 degree. So scalene, isosceles and equilateral. Here these classifications are made based on the types of sides present in the triangle. The next classification is made based on the angles present in the triangle. Here we can clearly see in this type of triangle, it has a right angle that measures 90 degree. So, this angle is called right angle triangle. And as we know from the properties of triangles that all three interior angles together, they are making 180 degree. So, In a right angle triangle, the other two angles other than right angle, other two angles are going to be less than 90 degree. Next is acute angle triangle. In acute angle triangle, all angles measure less than 90 degree. That means this angle, and this angle, all of them, they should be less than 90 degree. This is less than 90 degree. This is also less than 90 degree. Next is obtuse angle triangle. Obtuse angle triangle has an angle that measures more than 90 degree. So in this triangle, from the picture we can see this angle is greater than 90 degree. And to keep the sum of the measures of the interior angles of these triangles at 180 degree, this angle and this angle, each of them, they are going to be less than 90 degree. So this is less than 90 degree. This is also less than 90 degree. This table shows us the different types of quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals are also classified by the types of sides and angles they have, and the sides of quadrilaterals with same number of arrowheads may be single or may be double or parallel, and the sides of quadrilaterals with the same number of tick marks or arrowheads, they are considered as congruent, and the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a quadrilateral, sum of the measures of the interior angles of a quadrilateral, that is always 360 degree. Let's look at the pictures. This is the picture of a simple quadrilateral. That means any closed figure with four sides. Here is the picture of parallelogram where opposite sides are parallel and congruent. So if we want to mark this, let's mark it like that. Now look at this. Opposite sides are parallel and congruent, and we have already mentioned the sides of the quadrilaterals with the same number of ticks are congruent. So this is congruent to this is congruent to this is parallel to this, and opposite sides are parallel. It is already mentioned here. This is another type of quadrilateral known as trapezoid, where we can see exactly one pair of parallel sides are present over here. So this is parallel to this. The next type of quadrilateral is rectangle. Rectangle is a parallelogram with four right angles. That means rectangles are having the features of parallelogram. That is, opposite sides are parallel and congruent, and along with this property, they will have four right angles. So this is right angle, this one is right angle, 90 degree, 90 degree. This is 90 degree. This is also 90 degree. The next is rhombus. In a rhombus, all four sides are congruent. So rhombus is a parallelogram with four congruent sides. Nothing is mentioned over here for its angles. And the last one is a square. Square is also a parallelogram with four right angles, 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them are of 90 degree measurement and four congruent sides. So square is having the property of parallelogram, property of this rectangle having four right angles, and property of rhombus. This one, four congruent sides. Right angle, right angle, right angle, and this is also right angle. Hierarchy of quadrilaterals based on our discussion. We have already mentioned quadrilaterals. They can be parallelogram, they can be trapezoid. Here we can see another type of quadrilateral that looks like kite. So this is known as kite shape. And parallelograms can be rhombus, can be rectangle. So rhombus and rectangle, they both will have the property of parallelogram, and rhombus to some extent can have the property of kite. Now if we look at this, square will have the property of parallelogram, will have the property of rectangle, and will have the property of rhombus. So square is occupying this position in this hierarchy. We have another type of quadrilateral known as trapezoid. In trapezoid, these are the parallel sides, and from the picture we can see this side is of equal measurement of this side. So this type of trapezoid is called isosceles trapezoid. Here we have the pictures of some other common polygons. First one is pentagon. Pentagon is a polygon with 5 sides and angles. If we count the number of sides from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And at the same time, it is having 5 angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next one is hexagon. From the name, it's clear to all of us that hexagon is a polygon with 6 sides and angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and at the same time it is having 6 angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the last one is octagon. Octagon is a polygon with 8 sides and angles. Let's count the angles first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and of course it is having 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I will show you a flowchart of different types of quadrilaterals with their properties. If you like my video, please subscribe, share and comment. Don't forget to attempt the quiz given in the comment section of the video and send me your feedback too. This flowchart is describing different types of quadrilateral figures with their properties. We already know the names and shapes of the figures. Here are the properties. Some of them they are having only one feature, some of them they are having more than one feature. So based on our previous discussion, if you look at this flowchart critically and carefully, I think you can figure out the features or attributes of each type of quadrilateral figure. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much.